So we will start now. In last lecture, we have taken scalar triple product, and in this lecture, we will see vector triple product. Triple product means product of three vectors. If product of three vectors is a scalar quantity, that is called scalar triple product. If product of three vectors is a vector quantity, that is called vector triple product. Now here we will see vector triple product. What is vector triple product? Now it is defined as the cross product of one vector with the cross product of remaining two vectors. Means it is defined as the cross product of one vector with the cross product of remaining two vectors. And the result of multiplication of three vectors is a vector. Means suppose this is a O and three vectors originate from O, and suppose this black one is vector A, this violet is vector B, and this one as vector C. So we have three vectors. Then we can take cross product. So here first vector I will take A, and I will take cross product of first vector with cross product of remaining two vectors. This is called cross product. Now you can take like this also. You can take B, that is first vector, and then cross product of B with C cross A. Means these are remaining two vectors now. You can take like this, C cross A cross B. So you can select out of these three vectors, first vector A, B or C, and remaining two vectors, we take first its cross product, and then we'll take cross product of first vector with this cross product. This is called vector triple product. Now resultant, suppose we write D is equal to A cross B cross C, then D is a vector. D is a vector. Then what is direction of D? What is direction of D? That we will see. So here, suppose again I will take three vectors. This one is vector A, this one is vector B, and this one is vector C. And suppose this is the origin O. So they originate from point O. These are three vectors. And we have to take A cross B cross C. So first we will take B cross C. So B cross C, it is a vector. So let us call that as vector D. So D is equal to B cross C. Now what is direction of D? So I will take here, this is D or it is B cross C. And we know D is perpendicular to B and C. That is, it is perpendicular. So D is perpendicular to plane containing B and C. So this is D. D is perpendicular, means here D is perpendicular to C as well as perpendicular to B. So this is direction of B, this is direction of C, and this is direction of D, that is B cross C. So I have taken here D is perpendicular to plane containing B and C. So I will draw plane. So this is plane. So let us call this plane as P, Q, R, S plane. This is PQRS plane. So here D is perpendicular to plane. D means it is B cross C. It is perpendicular to plane containing B and C. So that plane is PQRS plane. PQRS plane. Now we have to take A cross B cross C. So A cross B cross C. So this is A cross D. A cross D. So if we take this as E vector, suppose. What is direction of E? E, that is A cross D, that is what? A cross B cross C is perpendicular to A and B cross C. A and B cross C. That is A cross B cross C is perpendicular to plane containing A and B cross C. A and B cross C means A and D. A and D. Because B cross C we have taken D. So we will take another plane and vector A and vector D will lie in that plane. So here this is plane. This is plane I have taken. So suppose this plane is L, M, N, R plane. R is there. L, M, N, P is taken. O is here taken. L, M, N, suppose W. So I will take this plane as L, M, N, W. And vector D, that is B cross C, and vector A lie in this plane. Lie in this plane. And A cross B cross C, that is vector E, it is perpendicular to this plane. It is perpendicular to this plane. Now if we see vector D lies in the plane L, M, N, W. And D is perpendicular to C and perpendicular to B. And vector B and C lie in the plane PQRS. So L, M, N, W plane is perpendicular to PQRS plane. And this E that is A cross D is perpendicular to L, M, N, W. Means what happens here? Whatever vector this E, or it is A cross D, or it is A cross B cross C, lies in PQRS plane. Means lies in plane of B and C. So see here, A cross B cross C, this vector, it lies in the plane of this B and C, means vectors in the parenthesis. Vectors in the parenthesis. So in this way we can represent it. A cross B cross C and direction of A cross B cross C. So A cross B cross C lies in the plane of B and C, that is vectors in the parenthesis. Now, let us take another example. Show that A cross B cross C is not equal to B cross C cross A and is not equal to C cross A cross B. Now see here, if we take this one, this first one, this lies, just we have seen, lies in the plane of B and C. This A cross B cross C lies in the plane of B and C. Now if we take this one, B cross C cross A, second one, B cross C cross A. So here we have to take first cross product of these two, and whatever cross product C cross A, it is perpendicular to C and A, means perpendicular to plane containing C and A. So here we have vector A, we have vector B, and this is vector C, and this is O. So what happens? We will take plane containing, so this is containing A and C. So this is plane. So A and C, this A and C, this A and this A and this C, it lies in this plane. Then what is C cross A? C cross A is perpendicular to A and C. So perpendicular to plane of C and A. So here, this is direction of C cross A. Now it is perpendicular to this C and perpendicular to A. Now, what is B cross C cross A? So you can take a plane of these also. So plane of these, in which C cross A and B lie. And whatever C cross A, B cross C cross A, it is perpendicular to B and C cross A. So what happens? It will be in the plane. So this is B cross C cross A. So what happens here? This vector, it lies in the plane of C and A. So see, these two are different. These two are different. Why? Because B and C, you can take plane for B and C, this plane, in which B and C lie, and A cross B cross C will be in that plane, like this. And B cross C cross A, it lies in the plane of C cross A. This is C and A. This is the plane of C and A. So they are not along the same direction, means they are not same vectors. That's why they are not equal. We will take third one, C cross A cross B. So for C cross A cross B, so this is vector A, this is origin, this is vector B, and this is vector C. Now A cross B, so we can take plane containing A and B. So this is plane of A and B. Now we have to take first A cross B. So what is direction of A cross B? A cross B is perpendicular to this plane. So here, this is direction of A cross B. So this vector is A cross B. A cross B. A cross B. And this one is perpendicular to this as well as perpendicular to this. And C is not in this plane. That's why I have shown like this. It is out of that plane. Now, what is C cross A cross B? C cross A cross B will lie in the plane of A and B. So this is C cross A cross B. So this lies in the plane of A and B. So see here, A cross B cross C lies in plane of B and C. Then B cross C cross A lies in the plane C and A. C and A. And here C cross A cross B lies in the plane of A and B. And now these three planes are not parallel to each other. That's why A cross B cross C will have different direction than B cross C cross A, and B cross C cross A will have different direction than C cross A cross B. That's why these three vectors are not equal. These three vectors are not equal vectors. So here this is about vector triple product. Now we have to prove that. So next comment, here we have taken A cross B cross C will not be equal to B cross C cross A. See here, A is taken here, B cross C cross A. So we have to show A cross B cross C is not equal to B cross C cross A. So B cross C, it is in the parenthesis. How can we prove? Just we have seen directions. So again, here I have three vectors, A, B and C. These are three vectors. Now first we will see A cross B cross C. So we know this is direction of B cross C. This is direction of B cross C. Now this is PQRS plane. PQRS plane. Now here this is the plane containing A and B cross C. So A cross B cross C will be perpendicular to plane of A and B cross C. So this plane we have taken L, M, N, W. This plane. So A cross B cross C will be perpendicular to this. Means this one will be A cross B cross C. A cross B cross C. Now here A cross B cross C will lie in the plane of B and C. Means in the plane of PQRS. Now go to this. B cross C cross A. Again it is cross product of same two vectors, but order is reversed. So we have to use here right hand rule. We have already seen. And whatever vector here means we know A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. Minus B cross A. We have seen this. So what happens here? This vector B cross C cross A will lie in the plane of B cross C and A, but direction is opposite. Means here this will be the direction of B cross C cross A. So they are opposite. So vectors are not equal. Vectors are not equal. They are anti-parallel. They are anti-parallel. Their magnitudes will be the same, but vectors are not equal because they are anti-parallel. So we have seen A cross B cross C is not equal to B cross C cross A. Now we'll go to next condition. Prove that A cross B cross C. Prove that A cross B cross C will be equal to Now see here, it is given A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C. A cross B cross C. Now here A vector here, A vector here. So first take dot product of A with C and then multiply by B minus A dot B and then multiply by C. So A dot C is a scalar quantity, A dot B is a scalar quantity. If scalar quantity is multiplied by vector, it becomes a vector. So first term is a vector, second term is also a vector. So this is vector identity. We have to prove this. Prove that A cross B cross C will be equal to A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C. How can we prove? Just we have seen. Just we have seen here. Here already we have seen here. Means here we have seen. Here we have seen. We have vector A, vector B, vector C. Then we take here B cross C, that is perpendicular to C as well as perpendicular to B, means it is plane containing B and C, perpendicular to plane containing B and C. So this is plane in which B cross C and A lie, and then this is direction of A cross B cross C, means the A cross B cross C lie in the plane of B and C. This we have seen. So what happens here? A cross B cross C lies in the plane of B and C. So suppose three vectors are coplanar. Means suppose we have vector A, we have vector B, and we have vector C. They are coplanar. Then you can write A is combination of linear combination of vector B and C. You can write like this. You can write like this. So what happens here? Here we have three vectors now. And what are that three vectors? So let us call this vector as D vector. So D is equal to A cross B cross C. So what happens here? D lies in the plane of B and C. So I can write D is equal to linear combination of B and C, because D, B and C are coplanar. So you can write D as sum AB plus BC. A and B are scalars. So D is linear combination of vector B and vector C, because they are coplanar. All these three vectors are coplanar. Now see here, D is perpendicular to A and B cross C. D is A cross B cross C. So D is perpendicular to A as well as other vector, that is B cross C. So what is A dot D? So what is A dot D, Aman?
sir.
What is A dot D?
0.
0 means we know when two vectors are perpendicular to each other, their dot product is 0. Their dot product is 0. We know this. So here A dot D is equal to 0 because they are perpendicular to each other. So here, so I can write A dot in bracket, I can write A B plus B C, C capital C here, is equal to 0 because it is A B plus B C. So I can write A is scalar, so I can write A dot B plus B A dot C, and this is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So I can write here A into A dot B will be equal to minus B A dot C. Just I have taken second term on another side. So you can write A, now A dot B is scalar, A dot C is scalar. So you can write like this, A upon A dot C will be equal to minus B upon A dot B. So see here, right hand side will be equal to left hand side. And on right hand side we have ratio, on left hand side we have ratio. On right hand side we have minus B upon A dot B, on LHS we have A upon A dot C. A dot C is scalar, A dot B is scalar. So ratio of two scalar quantities equal to ratio of two scalar quantities means that ratio is constant. So I can take that ratio as P, suppose P, some P, where P is constant. So what happens here? So I can write A is equal to P into A dot C, P into A dot C. And what is B? B is equal to minus P into A dot B. Dot. Here we have dot. So A is equal to P into A dot C and B is equal to minus P into A dot B vectors. Okay. Now we have to find what is value of P. And if we get P, we will get A or we will get B. So here we got A cross B cross C is equal to, means D is equal to this one. We got what? A into vector B. We got here A into vector B plus B into vector C. So what is A? A is this one. So I can write P into A dot C, this A multiplied by B. Now what is B? This small b is this. So I can write minus P A dot B, and this one is multiplied by C, vector C. Now you can take common. So A cross B cross C means vector D will be equal to P is common. In bracket I can take A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C. So P I have taken common. Now I have to find value of P. How can we find value of P? So to find value of p, we will take basic vectors, and that are unit vectors. Because when vectors satisfy certain conditions, unit vectors will also satisfy that conditions. So suppose we take to evaluate p, take a, b and c as unit vectors, and known unit vectors are ijk. So a can be any one unit vector out of 3, b can be another vector out of 3, c can be any one vector out of 3. And now they may be parallel, they may be perpendicular. So suppose we take here. So we will take here vector A is equal to, suppose we take I. Vector B, suppose I. You can take ijk also, no problem. Here I have taken B equal to I, A equal to I, means they are similar vectors, same vectors. Now we know you can take dot product of same vectors, scalar product of vector product of same vectors, no problem in that. C is equal to, suppose we take J, unit vector J. So here now A cross, so we can find A cross B cross C. So what is A? So let us call this as equation 1. So here I will get I cross J. Now we know I cross J. So it is I cross J is minus K. It is minus K. So we get here minus I cross J. Sorry, I cross J is K, not minus K, and I cross K is minus J. So sorry, here I will erase this. So here I cross J is K. So I cross K, and I cross K is minus J. So here we got A cross B cross C is equal to minus J. Now here we will find this side also. So here we will find that side. So I will make here place. I will make here place. So here now take this A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C, this bracket. Now what is A? A we have taken I, dot C is J, I dot J multiplied by I, minus I dot I multiplied by J. And what is this? I dot J, I and J are perpendicular to each other, so their dot product is 0. So we get here 0. Minus I dot I is 1 multiplied by J. So this is minus J. So see here, from equation 1, from equation 1. So we have this vector, this equation 1. A cross B cross C, it is equal to minus J. So minus J is equal to, now P times this bracket, and this bracket we got minus J. So minus Pj. So what is P? This gives you P is equal to 1. So this gives you P is equal to 1. Now use P is equal to 1 in equation 1. So if we use P is equal to 1 in equation 1, we will get. So we will get here A cross B cross C will be equal to P is now 1. So we will get A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C. This is the vector identity. This is the vector identity. We have proved this. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Rasmi? Ashwini Raut?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Manoj?
मला पण समजलं.
Huh? Is it clear? So we'll go to next. Now here, if we will take some problems now. If A is equal to I plus 4j minus 2k, B is equal to j plus k, and C is equal to I minus k. Find A cross B cross C. So here, first we will find B cross C. So if we will take solution. So B is equal to, if we have IBX plus JBY plus KBZ, and C is equal to ICX plus JCY and plus KCZ, and A is equal to, we can take IAX plus JAY plus KAZ. And now we have to find A cross B cross C. So first we will obtain B cross C. Now B cross C is equal to, now we obtain this by using determinant method. So here I, J, K. Then here we take components Bx, By, Bz, Cx, Cy, Cz. So this one is equal. Now I, J and K. Now see here, if we take vector B, it is J plus K. So Bx is 0, Bx is 0. J means By is 1 and K means Bz is 1. Now here C is equal to I minus K. I minus K means Cx is 1, Cy is 0 and Cz is minus 1. Now let us solve this. How can we solve? We take I multiplied by product of this. So this product minus this product. So we get here what? 1 minus 1, that is minus 1. 1 into 0, that is 0. Then minus j multiplied by this into this and this into this. So 0 into 1, that is 0, minus 1 into 1, that is 1, plus k. multiplied by. Now here we take what? Here we take this into this minus this into this. So here we get 0 into 0, that is 0. And 1 into 1, that is minus 1. So we get here minus I minus j minus k. This is B cross C. Now we have to find A cross B cross C. How can we find? We can call this as vector D. So this is vector D. So dx, dy, dz components. This is also what? We can use matrix method. I, J, K. Now Ax, Ay, Az. So this is Ax vector A. So Ax, that is I, means 1. What is Bx, Ay, that is 4. And what is Az, that is minus 2. And now D means B cross C, that is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Now solve this. So I multiplied by 4 into minus 1, that is minus 4, minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2, means minus 2. Now minus j. Now here 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, minus 2 into minus 1, minus 2 into minus 1, that is 2, so it is minus 2, plus k. Now this product minus this product, so 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, 4 into minus 1, that is minus 4, so minus minus plus, so plus 4. So we will get this as minus 6I minus 3 and minus. So plus 3j and minus 1 plus 4, that is 3. So plus 3k. So this is A cross B cross C. This is A cross B cross C. So here काय पाहते आहोत आपण? We have to show that A cross B cross C will not plus. Here we have to see A cross B cross C plus B cross C cross A plus C cross A cross B is equal to 0. So C is order A, B, C, then B, C, A, then C, A, B. So cyclic order. So take cross product like this and add them. That one will be 0. So how can we show? So suppose we take here A cross B cross C. Now we have seen this identity. And what is this identity? A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C. Just we have seen this. So A with dot product of A with C multiplied by B minus dot product of A with B multiplied by C. So take this order. Now you can write here B cross C cross A, B cross C cross A. Now B cross C cross A by same way, B, so first with third vector. So B dot A multiplied by second vector minus B dot C multiplied by third vector. and then C cross A cross B, that is equal to now C with third vector C dot B multiplied by second vector minus now first vector with second vector multiplied with third vector. So same we have considered here orders of vectors, and according to that we have taken identity. Now we know A dot B will be equal to B dot A. See here, A cross B will not be equal to B cross A, but A dot B will be equal to B dot A. Similarly, what? C dot B will be equal to B dot C. Then you can have A dot C will be equal to C dot A, like this. So add these three. So if we add, so if we add, we will get A dot C multiplied by B minus A dot B multiplied by C plus, now second one, we have to add this. So B dot A, you can write A dot B multiplied by C minus you can have here B dot C multiplied by A, this one. Now plus, now C dot B, I can write this as B dot C, B dot C. Now if we write B dot C multiplied by A minus now C dot A, you can write A dot C multiplied by B. Now see here, this one will cancel with this one. A dot B, this is with minus sign, will cancel with this. And see here, this one will cancel with this. So all are cancelled, so this is equal to 0. That's why A cross B cross C plus A B cross C cross A plus C cross A cross B is equal to 0. So this is about vector triple product. I will go to some problems. Today we will take 2 problems, and then remaining problems we will take in next lecture. So see here, this is simple one. If A, B, C are position vectors of the vertices A, B, C of a triangle. So I have taken here A, B, C triangle. Show that the vector area of the triangle is 1/2 in bracket B cross C plus C cross A plus A cross B. Okay, so this is the triangle, and A, B, C, these are capital A, capital B, capital C, these are vertices. And small a vector, small b vector, and small c vector, these are position vectors, means with respect to some origin. So here somewhere here we have origin. परत घेतो, erase all. So let us take this as vector, means this point is A, this point is B, this point is C. So this is vector A, this is vector B, this is vector C, and this is origin O. So here CB, this one. If we use law of triangle of vectors, means suppose this is vector A, this is vector B, then this vector is B plus A or A plus B. Let us call this as C. So what is B? B is C minus A, like this. So you can have this one as B minus C, this vector. And this vector from A and C. You can write this as A minus A minus. So from point C, we have two vectors. We have two vectors. And what are that two vectors? Two vectors that are A minus C and A minus C and B minus C. And we know if we have suppose vector P and vector Q, suppose resultant vector suppose R, that is P cross A, it is what? Represent parallelogram formed by P and A. And this is area vector. Magnitude of this, it is this area. And direction is perpendicular to that. So what happens? A minus C vector and B minus C vector. These are two vectors. So let us call this vector as P vector and this vector as Q vector. So here, what will happen? They will form parallelogram. They will form parallelogram. And what is area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram is P cross A. And area vector is what? Vector. So P cross A. This is P cross Q, not P cross A, P cross Q. So this is equal to what? A minus C cross B minus C. A minus C cross B minus C. Now what will happen here? Now let us take this one. And this one will represent what? Area of this whole parallelogram, yellow parallelogram. So this is equal to now, this is equal to, you can take here A cross B. So A cross B. And now A cross C, but with minus sign. So you can take minus A cross C. Then C with this and C with this. So minus C cross B. Minus minus plus C cross C. Now C cross C is 0. So we get here A cross B. Now here minus A cross C, it can be C cross A. And minus C cross B, it is B cross C. So this is area vector of this one, this area. Now what is area of this triangle? Half of that. So area of triangle, area vector of triangle, it is half of parallelogram. Parallelogram area vector. So this is equal to 1/2 of A cross B plus C cross A plus B cross C. So see here, B cross C is here, C cross A is here, and A cross B is here. So this is the proof. Now next one we will take simple one. A particle moves from point 3 minus 4 minus 2 meter to a point minus 3 to 5 meter under the influence of a force. F is equal to minus 4I plus 6J plus 4K Newton. Calculate the work done. We know work done is what? Force F dot dr. Dr is displacement, F is force, this is work done. We know this, F dot dr. So here we will take two vectors, vector R1 and vector R2 from some origin O, from some origin O. So this is suppose point P with coordinates 3 minus 4 minus 2, and this point is Q minus 2, 3, 5. Okay. So vector R1 we can write I into X, that is 3. So I can write 3I minus 4J minus 2K. This is called position vector. R2 we can write minus 2i plus 3j and plus 5k and particle moves from point 3 minus 4 minus 2 to point minus 2 3 5. So particle is moving from P to Q. So this direction P to Q. So let us take this as displacement dr. Displacement dr. So what is displacement dr? If we use parallelogram method, so I can write here R2 is equal to vector R1 plus dr vector. So what is dr? Dr is R2 vector minus R1 vector. So we get here dr is equal to R2 minus R1. So component wise it is subtracted. So here minus 2 minus 3 multiplied by I plus j, that is 3 minus 4 plus k multiplied by 5 minus 2 minus 2. So we'll get here minus 5i plus 3 minus 4, that is 7j plus 5 minus 2, that is 7k. This is displacement. And F dot dr, that is work done. Now this is dot product. So F is what? Minus 4i plus 6j plus 4k dot minus 5i plus 7j plus 7k. Now dot product. So ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. So ax bx. So minus 4 into minus 5. So minus 4 into minus 5 plus 6 into 7. 6 into 7 plus 4 into 7. So minus 4 minus 5. So it is plus 20 plus 42 plus 28. So 28, 50, 70, 90. It is 90 Newton, 90 joules. Work done, it is in joules. So this is F dot dr. This is work done. So this is about some problems. In next lecture, we will see other problems. So if you are not subscribed channel, subscribe it. Okay, and there are a lot of videos on physics on this one. So thanks very much for this lecture.